It's game day 6 for Great Britain in the World Championship at this magnificent O2 Arena in Prague. There's a very simple equation. GB need a regulation time win, and that will guarantee survival and a place at 2025 in either Sweden or Denmark. A special day as well for Mark Richardson. He moved on to 114 caps, second joint with Matthew Myers, and 2 behind Jonathan Phillips. What a big game. Well, what happened in this game? Let's find out with Aaron Murphy and the former GB player, Paul Adey.
Thomas Olsen. Olsen will go back to the bumper position now as it's back to that right point. Inge Bratton left the puck behind. Long range shot, scores! The shot from Krogdahl was redirected in front, and Krogdahl, a perfectly tippable shot, and they will get the opening goal, 1-0 Norway. To Thorsen. Stretched across for Zuccarello. Give away to Thorsen. Thorsen with a chance, scores! Patrick Thorsen, his first of the World Championships. It's 2-0 Norway. Michael Brandsig-Nygaard, left shoulder of Whistle, and here's a chance in front of a good save. Following up though is Bakke Olsen.
It's just good movement going to the net. Bakke Olsen never gives up on it. Gets the first shot, then the second one, and he bears it. But again, it's just Norway getting to pucks first.
Good play by Davis getting in front of that, and now Zuccarello with 20 seconds remaining looking for the perfect opportunity. They'll send it to the youngster, he scores! Michael Brandsig-Nygaard, the 18-year-old, has his third. It's 4-0 Norway.
If you're GB, I'm sure before the game they would have talked. If we get a power play, let's try this or that, and hopefully they got a good play.
Down
right
up
there.
front, they score! Perlini! He was due. He gets one look and sends it through Hakulin. Perlini on the power play.
Now this is a big goal for GB. Dow just takes it wide. He sees Perlini coming in late. And a beautiful finish from Perlini. He was due for one, wasn't he? He's had his opportunities, had his chances, and this time he makes no mistake.
Whatever's ailing him, Liam Kirk's out here taking a regular shift, trying to get it done for GB. Brandsig-Nygaard trying to force his way out front. There's a big play there for Bakke Olsen. And Ishkild Bakke Olsen will slot home his second of the game. It's 5-1 Norway. As Olstrom Salson try to get cute with that little play between the legs.
Yeah, it was a nice move to start with, but Whistle saw it coming and got a stick down.
Here comes Betteridge. Betteridge with a chance. Betteridge scores! Oh my goodness! A wonderful finish from Ollie Betteridge. GB have hope. It's a 5-2 hockey game.
Just what GB needed. You can see here Betteridge. Lake makes a nice little pass, and Betteridge just takes off, goes to his backhand and gets it up. Beats Hakulin with a great move, a fantastic finish. Nice one-touch pass from Lake along the wall. And Betteridge puts his head down, cuts across, goes to his backhand, gets it up. A fantastic finish from Betteridge.
Well, Pete, first of all, your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, they're a good team. With a tough start. Zuccarello scores a tip that probably not many guys can in this tournament. It's going wide, way wide, redirects it in. We make a soft play in the second goal, and then there's a rebound in the third goal. But you know what? We stuck with it. We tried. I thought we had chances. We tagged the chances as 18-16, and we couldn't find anything. We couldn't get enough. It was 5-2 in the end, but. You know what, this team's emptied the bag the whole tournament. We have some tough games. They're gassed right now. We lost Kirky. He was been ill all night. That hurt our line-up. Then we lost Critchlow. We're getting a few knocks, but I think they stuck with it. And people think it's easy. It's one of the hardest tournaments I've ever been to, the talent level that's in it. And we try to stay with the games as much as we can. It's just not an easy, it's a tough gig for the players. And I keep saying, I think they've done everybody proud. Like, people don't see it, look at results, but this is the best teams in the world, and I think the way they just kept, they could have quit on it at 3-0, 4-0, they could have quit. They kept pushing. We tried to change a few things to have the puck more on our stick. It kind of worked, but we couldn't get it home.
You played a team 12th in the world. Now, we looked at these games, and these are the ones you looked at that you might win, but you were still playing a team 12th in the world. Every time GB get to this level, we're punching above our weight, aren't we?
Of course, that's why you should be happy to get here. You know, I read something the other day. The IHF said, you know, they've been here 4 years out of 5. That itself is an incredible achievement. We'd like to stay here, but we haven't. You know, as coaches, we go away and look, do we do things right? You know, there's been a lot of games against teams that they're just another planet from us, Chris. That's not being disrespectful to our players. Our players have gave everything. You know, that dressing room's down in there right now. We got to come back at 12 o'clock tomorrow and play again. But it's our job to try and get them going again and try and put a performance in. You know, Austria's trying to get to the last 8, and you know, it's what it is. You know, it's I don't really have much words. I think sometimes, you know, effort versus quality is tough. Sometimes I think most coaches know that, and most fans that know ice hockey.
You mentioned Liam Kirk, and doesn't that kind of typify this team's spirit, that he was sick all night, but he still wanted to play, and he still tried to play, and got out there for the first and some of the third?
Yeah, he was out a little bit. We never played him much. He was pretty ill. But they want to play for each other. You know, we got some really good young players coming through. The veteran players were great again. You know, and this is the best level in the world. And to punch that high again was awesome. Would love to have stayed. It's an amazing arena. You know, what an experience for everybody. But it's so, you know, you wish you could just find that 1-1.
And do you think that the fire burns bright in you and these guys, as you mentioned about Austria tomorrow, they're gunning for the quarterfinals? You could stop them. Is the fire bright, you know, to still try and get 3 points on the board in this tournament?
No, we're just trying to get some energy. There's not a lot left. They need to refuel and see where we go. But there's a lot of down people in there, but they won't quit. They showed today they don't quit. We kept pushing and trying to get something at 5-2. It just didn't happen.